Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, please click the subscribe button. Is it this side or this side? I don't know. So I am a language assistant in France. This is my second year and I'm doing this video for somebody who's already chosen as a language assistant and would like to know more about the skills that you need as a language assistant. These are the things that they helped me, things that I noticed I really need to be able to work well with my students and my fellow colleagues. So it is good if you try to have some of these skills, okay? So let me start. Ability to maintain good relationship with your students and with your teachers. That means, especially the students, maintain this relationship that they won't be afraid of making mistakes. They will always be free to, even if it's a wrong answer, they'll just say it. They'll make effort to speak in class because that is very important. Teaching a language, the students need to do oral mostly, but I noticed some students really fear because the relationship with their teachers, maybe they feel they'll be told, why did you say this? It's not that, I taught this, you've already forgotten. So try to be at ease with them. Let them know that even if they make mistakes, it's okay. We correct and we learn and we move, And with your colleagues, it's really important to maintain the distance. Always learn to communicate. If you need something, if you're preparing a lesson, let the teacher that you'll be working with know, because sometimes she or he can prepare a lesson and maybe they will tell you, this is what we're doing this week. How will you take part? How will you cooperate with us to teach this, And if you are preparing something, you need to tell the teacher, this is what I'm preparing. How can we work together to teach this one, So make sure there's communication. It's very important. The next skill, good organization skills. Organization skills, for me, it means like you need to really take good, you organize your work, even if it's your paperwork. If you have your your desk, make sure things are in good position, because you won't come to school, you want to teach something and you've mixed the papers. You don't even know which one you're going to use for your lesson. It's really shameful, and then it will make you keep on delaying. You'll even be worried to go to class because you'll not be sure. Always keep track of what you teach. Keep track of which group was I with last week, because some teachers, they also forget. It's human to forget. You can go to class and the teacher will ask you, which group are you taking today? And you're like, I even don't know. So it's also your responsibility. Organize yourself. Take notes. Like you take note what you've done this week, what you're going to do next week, which students you've worked with today, which students will work with tomorrow, Because, for example, in kindergarten, I work in kindergarten and college. So in kindergarten, I work with really small groups of 6 maximum. So you'll find like in each class, maybe there are like 3 groups, three groups. So maybe yesterday I was with one group, and then I go to class the following day. The teacher will be like, which group are you taking today? So if I say I don't know, then that means I really didn't write, I really didn't take note of which group I dealt with yesterday to be able to know which one I'm dealing with today, So those are the things you really need to look at. Another one, you really need to keep time. Time is very important. If you know your lesson starts at 8, please be there in time. Students also keep time, so you're not going to be a language assistant that is not going to keep time. Okay, keep time. If it's 8, be there at 8. If it's 9, be there at 9. Stop having excuses. I know sometimes you can get to the bus, it delays. That one is understood, but don't make it a habit. Every time you'll be like, no, you send a message, no, I'm sorry, I'm late. Sometimes make an effort. Be wake up early, prepare, get early to school. Better to be 10 minutes before 9, for example, than to come 10 minutes past 9. That one is not allowed. Just keep time, okay? Keep time. It's good. Another thing, flexibility. You really need to be flexible, because sometimes in these schools, maybe a teacher can fall sick, and then you'll be told another teacher will come to replace. So you really need to be flexible to work with anyone, any teacher. If a teacher is sick for example 1 week, the students will not stay without being taught. So that means another teacher will come. So you really need to be flexible to work with whichever person will be brought. Be flexible to work in any room. Sometimes you go to school, you will be told your room is taken. You need to work in another room. So if you only want to work in one room, it will be hard for you. Be flexible. Anything can change anytime. You can be working with any different teachers or different rooms or different students anytime. So be flexible. Next, enjoy working with children, especially if you chose maternelle, that is kindergarten. Please, if you don't enjoy working with children, it will be very hard for you, because you really need to be patient with kids. You really need to be patient. If you're not patient, then it's not for you. You will, every time you get to work, you'll be like, oh my God, not again. Oh my God, not again. So you really need to enjoy working with kids. If you enjoy, the better for you. Okay? Okay. So enjoy working. That is a skill you really need to have. Enjoy working with kids, especially if you chose maternal. That is kindergarten. You really need to enjoy working with kids. Okay? Yes. Next, ability to manage groups of students. And in these groups of students, you will find challenging situations, challenging behaviors, honestly. Because for me, I work with, even in college, these ones are the 12-year-olds, 13-year-olds. Some are very stubborn. You can be talking, you can be writing something on the board. One is just there with their pens, they're just, and it's really irritating, you know. It's making noise, or they're laughing, or they're telling stories to the others. And in maternelle, the kindergarten ones, you can have a group of 6, and then there is one who will just like, and then you know the way kids behave. If they see you're angry, now they're going to do everything to make you more angry, you know. So sometimes you really need to ignore, or you don't really have to overreact, you know. You really need to be patient. You don't need to be temperamental. You really need to be calm and just take time before you do something, you know. Don't be so quick to anger, you know, because there are kids with very, very challenging behaviors. I can tell you. One, you'll be telling others you're doing this, and then you'll be like, no, I'm not doing that. No, I want to go to class. No, I want, honestly. But even me, my first year was very, very, very difficult. Sometimes I was like, how am I going to deal with this class again today? How am I going to deal with these students again today? And then the others, they're like, they can cry. They can cry. They can start crying. So you really need to know how to manage and deal with group of students with difficulties, with challenging behavior. That one is a skill you need to have. And then IT skills is very important. IT, you really need to know. Obviously, you should know how to operate a computer. I think there's no one who does not know. I know you'll get there. In France, their computers are in French. Even me, the keyboard was a challenge. But right now, I know. Because the French keyboard and the English keyboard, very different, you know. But you really need to know how to write emails, how to print, some things like that is a skill you can't miss. Huh? You can't miss such a skill, you know. And then have a habit of checking your emails, because most of the teachers, they will be communicating through emails. So have a habit of checking your emails every day. Even you can get emails from the France Education Internationale, and you really need to reply. So make a habit of checking your emails every day. Okay? I hope the skills will help you be the best language assistant. They will help you be able to manage your classes easily. You know, it can't be easy, but at least you'll manage, you know. I'm even with the tips. So do something. Subscribe, like, comment, and share. Until next time, goodbye.